Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
You already know what time it is. Your boy Menace from the InternetSmarks. We back at it again. I got your Raw review from last night, August 29th. It was an interesting Raw. I can say that much. Nothing like what I expected. I mean, majority of the show, you know, you get the usuals, but the way it finished off had me marking out. And I'm just happy I didn't fall asleep because I almost fell out during the match because I thought it was just going to be the usual, either Seth or Roman winning. Boy, I'll get to that. But let's start it off. So the show started with the segment, you know, the usual talking segment before they had the championship match at the end. The four guys that was battling for the Universal title. You had Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Rollins, and Big Cass in the ring. Each got their time to say what they had to say. End of the day, it started a fight. Roman was the last one that ended up with the belt. Kind of had us worried that Roman would be the one to win. But that's not how it went down. But we'll get to that. I'm trying not to, you know, go too quick with it. Also, this was the moment when I first tweeted my tweet about Kevin Owens. So, I must say, WWE owes the InternetSmarks a job. We clearly predict way too much of the things that you should be doing and make the show good. You're stealing our ideas. You know, 15%. How'd make it happen? Mr. 15%, you know that. But yeah, anyways, moving on, back to the show. So they followed up that segment with a match between Neville and Chris Jericho. It was a pretty good match, you know, high-flying moves, all of that. The finish is what got me hyped because Jericho decided to finish with a lion tamer, not the regular Walls of Jericho Boston Crab that anybody just could pull their way out of and get to a rope. Lion tamer, bent at the neck with the knee on the back of his head. Ain't no way you're not going to tap out from that move. Oh yeah, shout out to Haven too, because you're the only one I saw that actually noticed the difference. But yeah, it's a big difference. And it actually I was way more hyped to see him do the lion tamer because I actually missed that move. But yeah, Jericho won that lion tamer. They followed that up with Nia Jax against a jobber. I'm not even going to go into it. We know Nia won. Followed that one up with Sami Zayn and Jinder Mahal. Now this kind of has me upset for two reasons. One, the fact they even have Sami fighting a Jinder Mahal right now when we know what he can do. And second, because they keep trying to push this story of his ankle being hurt, and I don't like that because it's just making me feel like they're going to try to get him out of the show for a couple months, and that's not what I want to see. I actually want to see him go after some titles. I mean, they act like he doesn't do everything, but we'll see what they end up doing with Sami. Hopefully they don't just put him under the bus and just forget about him, because it's the problem when you have too much talent, you tend to forget what to do with certain people. Hopefully he doesn't end up in that boat, but we'll see what happens. Sami ended up winning the match, Helluva Kick. They followed that one up with New Day and Bayley against the Club and Dana Brooke. First of all, Dana, you making Charlotte look really bad for someone that's saying that she trained you everything that she knows, because if that's the case, she ain't a good trainer because the way you botch moves is ridiculous. But they had their match. Bayley ended up winning the match. Belly to belly, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but Bayley got the win. And I'm looking forward to see her facing Charlotte for the belt. But we'll see how long they take to start bringing that into fruition, because, you know, they're going to still keep saying how Bayley hasn't done anything in the main roster to earn it. But really, what does she have to do? She's proven that the people that's on the main roster, she battled on NXT. So, but it is what it is. Followed by Sheamus and Cesaro. The best of 7 series, or the best of 9 series, because they had 2 matches before this best of 7 series even started. I don't get what they're trying to do with this. Making them prove themselves over and over again. I feel like they just put Cesaro in a situation where they like, just take what you can. Like, they're going to keep telling him he's going to get signed at the end of this, and then he never gets it. He's looking, both of these guys are like, they're just giving them matches against each other. That way they won't quit. Because that's what it is. It's like, we're going to make you feel like you're going to get, you know, light at the end of the tunnel type of thing, but I don't see it yet. And Cesaro was already there. And now they're reworking for it against a dude like Sheamus that's had multiple titles. Like, he don't need to be there. But it is what it is. Sheamus is already up 2-0 in this series, which I don't get either. Like, what are they going to try to do, a 3, and then he comes back and wins every other match? Like, I don't know. I don't want to see that many matches. That means we still got to see him at least 4 more times. That's sick. But anyway, yeah, Sheamus won that. He's up 2-0. They followed that one up with Braun Strowman against another jobber again. Obviously, we know Braun wins. This guy was a masked, high-flying guy, and he ain't never get a chance to do no moves. And then Braun ripped his mask off at the end of the match also. So that was pretty funny. I know, disrespectful, but hey, whatever. They followed that up with the segment of Heyman and Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie pretty much trying to ask for an apology about what happened to Shane. Heyman had this moment where he was throwing singles at her, supposedly to pay the $500 fine. She found that disrespectful. But at the end of the day, they kind of made a truce because Heyman was trying to make it seem like he could get rid of Shane. So Stephanie will be the sole person running everything, which is pretty much hinting that there is going to be a Brock Lesnar versus Shane match. These are the parts I don't get. Why? Why would you have, in a time where we're claiming that we're not going to make this about the authority figures anymore and it's going to be about wrestlers, you're going to throw an authority figure in a match against a fighter because he's not even a wrestler considered. Whatever. I don't know. They made a truce, blah. Follow that up by another I don't care moment. Titus O'Neil again and Darren Young again. Clearly they don't have anybody else that would even waste their time facing any of these guys. So they just keep putting them up against each other. Same story. They're going to keep on doing this. Whatever. Waste of time just to get into the main event match. Which is my favorite part of the night. Because I marked out. I did not expect this. First of all, I want to say Triple H has always been my favorite wrestler of all time. Not only because of the wrestling, but because of the cerebral. I got a lot of tongue twisting words today. Cerebral assassin role that he plays. He always outsmarts people. And he always does things that make you go, oh my God. And that's what happened last night. So match happens. Starts. First elimination was Big Cass, unfortunately. I was hoping he would have lasted longer than the match. I mean, I'm hyped he was even in the match. But salute to Big Cass and Enzo. They go back to their tag team stuff. But he was eliminated first. So after that, we just had KO, Rollins, and Reigns. At this moment, a lot of the times, Kevin Owens was outside of the ring. And I was already like, yo, you see Roman and Rollins going at it, that's it, they're gonna win it. No. Triple H pops up out of nowhere, pedigrees Roman, throws him in the ring, and lets Seth pin him. So now at this point, everybody's like, oh, he's gonna help Seth, he's gonna be back into the authority, and they're gonna go back to the old ways. In my head, I'm like, I know Triple H, he's not just gonna stop right here. He's gotta do the extra to add to the oh my God moment, and that's exactly what he did. Turns around. When Seth thinks he's going to get help, he turns around and pedigrees Seth and gives Kevin Owens the win. And our new Universal Champion. Fight Owens, fight KO. Who's going to take the belt from this man? Nobody. I want to see this run last forever. You know how many great matches he's going to put on? I ain't even got to say it. The people know. Everybody was excited. I don't see a reason why anybody would be mad about him getting this. I heard a lot of people saying that they felt he wasn't ready. I don't know how. The man is a complete package, and now he's a champ. But we will be back with the SmackDown recap, CWC, NXT, and our Smart Talk news. If anything happens during the week, we keep you updated. You know how we do. InternetSmarks. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1. Salute.